Popular social media star Jack Doherty behind bars in Miami. Police say it all started when the internet personality stopped his car in the middle of traffic near Washington Avenue overnight.
YouTuber Jack Doherty has officially been arrested in Miami Beach. Police say he blocked traffic during a late-night stunt, refused to listen to officers, and was later found with drugs on him. The footage is everywhere, and the internet's exploding with reactions, from fans defending him to people saying this was only a matter of time. So, here's exactly what happened, why he got arrested, and what it means for his future. It was just past 3 in the morning in Miami Beach. The streets were still alive with lights, music, and late-night chaos. In the middle of all that, YouTuber Jack Doherty was out filming with his crew. If you've seen his videos before, you know how he rolls. Loud, impulsive, and always chasing viral moments. But this time, things got a little too real. According to police reports, Jack and his team walked right into the street in the middle of traffic. Cars were honking, people were shouting, and officers told them several times to move to the sidewalk. But Jack, apparently in the middle of some kind of bet for his stream, refused to stop filming. Witnesses say he laughed it off, saying something like, "Hold on, I just gotta finish this." The kind of line that sounds funny in a YouTube clip, but not so much when blue lights start flashing behind you. Moments later, officers moved in and things escalated quickly. Jack was handcuffed on the spot for blocking the road and refusing to listen to police orders. But it didn't stop there. During the search, they reportedly found a small amount of weed and what police described as an orange pill that tested positive for an amphetamine. He was taken to the Turner Guilford Knight Correctional Center, charged with possession of drugs, cannabis, and resisting arrest. His bail was set at $3,500, which he posted not long after, and in true Jack Doherty fashion, the guy didn't go silent. Within hours of being released, he was already back online, posting new content and acting like nothing had happened. The moment news of Jack's arrest hit the internet, it spread like wildfire. Clips of him being handcuffed in Miami Beach started popping up everywhere. TikTok, Twitter, even Reddit threads titled, "Jack Doherty finally went too far." People couldn't believe how fast it all happened. One night he's live streaming pranks and cash giveaways. The next, he's in jail for blocking traffic and carrying drugs. Fans flooded the comments, half defending him, half dragging him. Some were saying, "It's just Jack being Jack," while others were like, "Dude needs to chill before he actually ruins his life." Then, as if that wasn't enough, a whole new layer of drama started brewing online. A few people began pointing fingers at Jack's ex, McKinley Richardson. Out of nowhere, her name started trending, not because she said anything, but because another influencer named Michael Peters dropped a cryptic message hinting that she might have had something to do with the chaos that night. No one knows if that's true, but of course the internet ran with it. Meanwhile, the body cam footage from the arrest made everything feel even more surreal. You can literally see Jack arguing with officers, trying to keep filming while traffic builds up around him. It's wild, like watching one of his YouTube stunts turn into a police report in real time. And instead of laying low afterward, Jack went right back online. He posted clips, joked about the arrest, and even hinted that it might make for great content. Some fans laughed, others called it out as tone deaf. Either way, everyone was watching. By the next morning, the story was everywhere. News outlets picked it up, clips from the arrest started going viral, and Jack Doherty's name was suddenly trending across every social platform you could think of. People weren't just talking about what happened, they were arguing about it. Some fans rushed to defend him, saying it was all blown out of proportion. "It's just Jack being Jack," they said. Others, though, thought this time he'd finally crossed the line. The body cam footage didn't help. Seeing him argue with police and act like it was all part of a bit made it feel less like a prank and more like a crash and burn moment. Still, Jack didn't disappear like most influencers would after something like that. Just a day after getting out on bail, he was back online, posting, joking, and even teasing a new video. It was almost like he saw the arrest as just another episode in the ongoing show that is his life. But the internet's reaction was split. For some, it was classic Jack, unpredictable, wild, and unfiltered. For others, it was sad to watch someone turn real-life trouble into content. And behind all the memes and edits, one question started to hang in the air. Was this still entertainment, or had Jack finally taken things too far? Okay, buckle up, because the story behind Jack Doherty's arrest isn't just about stepping into traffic. there's a whole behind-the-scenes layer of tension, relationships, and social media whispers that turned what could have been a simple, bad stunt into full-on internet speculation. It all started with the moment on the street. It was almost like he saw the arrest as just another episode in the ongoing show that is his life. But the internet's reaction was split. For some, it was classic Jack, unpredictable, wild, and unfiltered. For others, it was sad to watch someone turn real-life trouble into content. And behind all the memes and edits, one question started to hang in the air. Was this still entertainment, or had Jack finally taken things too far? Okay, buckle up, because the story behind Jack Doherty's arrest isn't just about stepping into traffic. There's a whole behind-the-scenes layer of tension, relationships, and social media whispers that turned what could have been a simple, bad stunt into full-on internet speculation. It all started with the moment on the street. At around 3 a.m., Jack allegedly walked into a busy roadway in downtown Miami Beach, Florida, middle of a traffic lane, apparently filming a video and participating in a bet, despite repeated commands from officers to get out of the road. When the police body cam footage came out, it showed Jack surrounded by his crew filming on their phones. While officers asked them to move, he allegedly responded things like, "Once I'm done with this bet," instead of stepping aside. But here's where the drama gets thicker. Amid all the legal talk and traffic stunts, the focus shifted to his personal life. Jack's ex-girlfriend, McKinley Richardson, and a mutual connection, influencer Michael Peters, suddenly appeared in the story. Peters posted a cryptic message that read something like, "Jack Doherty buddy, buddy associate, McKinley revenge." That sparked a wildfire of rumors online that Richardson might somehow have had a hand in what went down. No solid evidence yet ties her to the arrest, but when social media posts, live streams, and past drama all collide, things blow up fast. Richardson had publicly discussed issues with Jack, accusations around control, relationship turmoil, even allegations of mistreatment. Between the crash of Jack's supercar last year, his stunt-heavy persona, and this arrest, the pieces started to form a bigger picture of someone who maybe hadn't just been careless, but was in a pattern. So while the police were investigating the traffic stunt and the drugs, the internet was busy digging into the relationships, old screenshots, specific words from piercing posts, and asking, was this just bad timing, or was it part of something deeper? Fans started turning to Reddit, Instagram comments, TikTok stitches. Did McKinley tip off police? Is Jack creating drama for clicks? How much of his life is real versus content? Whether any of the relationship drama directly caused the arrest or not, the blend of his public persona plus personal history plus this specific incident is what turned Section 1 and Section 3's events into a full-blown saga. The stunt may have been physical, but the backstory is emotional, tangled, and definitely loaded for content. Let's be honest, Jack Doherty's arrest didn't surprise anyone. He's been walking on thin ice for years, and Miami was just the moment the cracks finally gave way. The truth is, controversy has been Jack's brand for a long time. From chaotic live streams to fights, public stunts, and endless drama, he's been building a reputation not as the funny troublemaker, but as the guy who'll do anything for views. Fans who once saw him as fearless now just call him reckless. The jokes don't land the same anymore, and the chaos feels more desperate than entertaining. Every time people start to forget one scandal, another one pops up. And at this point, it's hard to tell if Jack's trying to make content or just self-destructing on camera. Even within the influencer world, people are starting to distance themselves. Creators who used to chase collabs with him now quietly unfollow, wanting nothing to do with the constant police encounters and bad press. The crazy energy that once made him go viral has turned into something darker, something that looks a lot like burnout and bad decisions. And maybe that's the real story here. Jack Doherty isn't shocking the internet anymore. He's exhausting it. People aren't tuning in because they love him. They're watching because they're waiting for the next crash. At this point, it's hard to say Jack Doherty is at a crossroads, because it looks more like he's already made his choice. The chaos isn't something he's stumbled into anymore. It's become his entire brand. The fights, the arrests, the disrespect. It's all part of the same tired formula that used to make him famous, but now just makes him infamous. Legally, he's still trying to fight the charges. His lawyer says the drugs weren't his, that the media twisted the story, but that excuse is starting to sound familiar. You can only cry misunderstood so many times before people stop buying it. And even if he somehow beats the case, the damage is already done. His name is tied to controversy, and his reputation keeps sinking lower with every new headline. Instead of staying quiet or showing remorse, Jack's doing what he always does. Turning the situation into content, he's teasing a documentary about the arrest, promising to set the record straight. But no one's expecting honesty. Most people think it's just another stunt, another way to keep the spotlight on himself. The sad truth is, Jack doesn't seem to know when to stop. The attention he once craved is now the same thing eating away at his career. Viewers aren't watching to laugh anymore, they're watching to see how far he'll fall. Jack Daugherty's story used to be about risk-taking and viral fame. Now it's about ego, burnout, and the crash that always follows when the fame runs out. And if he keeps going down this road, it won't be a comeback story. It'll be the final chapter of someone who mistook chaos for success.
I know you're not following what I'm saying anyway, right? That's okay, that doesn't matter. The real question is this: is all this legal? Absolutely fucking not.